Hi everyone, hope you're doing great. I am going to be curling my hair today, and I just was thinking I've never done a hair tutorial, not that I'm qualified to do them, but I could just show you what I do on the rare occasion I bother with styling my hair in some form. So what I did is I brought some clips over. I brought my go-to hairspray. This is the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. This is absolutely amazing. It's like a miracle spray. My hair doesn't hold curl very well, and this has changed that. And then my finishing spray that my husband and I sort of share. I love this hairspray. It's the Aussie Mega hairspray, and it smells like the 80s. I know you know what I mean if you were there in the 80s. It smells like the 80s. It's fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I just have this El Cheapo plastic brush, and I use this all the time. And what I'm going to do is just take this area of hair and pin it up and show you kind of how I do that. It's very attractive. So I'm just going to get that out of the way, and then I might use a couple more clips. My hair, thank God, has gotten a lot thicker, so I'm really happy to be able to tell you that. I think my medication for my thyroid is finally correct, and I'm still losing hair, like it's still, you know, falling out and everything, but since I got this haircut, it definitely feels a lot thicker. So that's a good thing, and definitely something I'm happy about. My hair was really thin for a while. You could see right through it to the scalp. It was kind of scary. Okay, so that's pretty good sectioning, and my hair, I don't know if you remember how long it had been, but it's not so long these days. It's only to there. My shirt, it's kind of funny, it has my initial. I got it at Old Navy. I thought it was funny, and my daughter thought it was embarrassing. So you got to get the things your daughters think are embarrassing, right? I'm having some friends over tonight, and we're just going to hang out at my house. So I just spray it like that, just a little mist. And then I'm going to take, this is a Babyliss, I never know how to say that. And I forget what this width is, but it's quite large, which I like because it's just simple, super easy to use. And I have a couple of clipless curling irons, which I really, really like, but this one's just so easy. I think if you don't have a clipless, they're kind of hard to get used to. So just let it kind of sit there for a few seconds. I really like my Numi wand. It's the tapered one. So it kind of, it's like you see the smoke. It's never a good thing when your hair is smoking, right? And the Numi tapered one gets so hot. That's the only thing, is I always kind of wonder, like, is it too hot? So I'm just going to brush that, and then give it a little mist. Supposedly this has kind of heat protectant nature to it. I don't really like the ends in there, but there's not a lot of getting around that, because as you roll it around, it's going to singe, not singe, but you know, it's going to heat up the ends. So I'm going to be doing some best of videos. I think I'm going to do a separate hair video and then a different kind of cosmetics video. So it's not all in one thing. So what this does, basically, in my opinion, is just really smooths out the hair. And this only takes me a couple minutes to do all my hair, which is cool. Doesn't take a long time. I'm trying not to spray my wall. But that might happen anyway, and I've been considering maybe painting this room, even though we painted it this color a few years ago. I'm just ready for a change. So I'm rolling it away from my face, and just letting it do its thing. So I'm considering different areas of my house to film in for you. And if you have any requests or ideas for that, let me know. I don't want anything too busy in the background, and as you might imagine, when you have a family of 9, my house is a pretty busy background. There's always stuff somewhere, and there's not a lot of space that feels very Spartan and clean and pristine. So, while, you know, my house is clean, but it's not super organized. So I'm just kind of thinking about we have a couple offices in our house, We have the actual office, the house has an office that was deemed an office, and then we have one in the basement that we built. So I have some options, but I'm going to kind of play with that. And then also today I went camera shopping, and what I really want is a camera that has a remote, so I'm not reaching to zoom and all those things. And apparently that's really, really hard to come by these days. So it was kind of a frustrating shopping trip, and I left empty-handed, but I'm still on the lookout. And if you know of anything that is really fantastic, please, by all means, let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards Sony because I sort of know how to use my Sony, and it's been pretty easy. So I'm just going to separate that chunk of hair there and clip it so it's away from this piece that I'm going to spray. So anyway, the Sony has an aftermarket kind of afterthought. You can order a remote, but get this, it's not cordless. So it has a cord, and then at that point I kind of go, is that even worth it? I don't know. So it is New Year's Eve. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. Hope it's an excellent New Year. I'm excited for it. And like I said, we just kind of hang out at home. We don't drink, so we're not going out, you know, to a big party or something like that. And we kind of just let the kids have fun. And then, of course, my husband is home tomorrow, and I'm home tomorrow, so it's good. I have a bunch of weddings in the works next year, so that's exciting. But lots of stuff on the YouTube channel. I love doing this. I hope it's fun. I hope it's, you know, useful to you. And I'm just going to try to really kick it up a notch and do more interesting things. But I have to get this camera situation done. And for all you YouTubers who watch me, all the other people who have a channel, I'm curious what you think about fluorescent lights now that we have no choice. Do you think they're as good? Has there been a type that you have found that works as well as the incandescent? I kept thinking about hoarding incandescents and I forgot. So I never did. Okay, so this is kind of the last section. And what I'm going to do is section it out because this is where my hair seems to be sort of thick. And I'm just going to take the one-handed, there you go, just clip it on the other side for now. And I have some new hair products I've been using, and I'll share that in my best of video. So all the girls tell me that you can do this for a couple days. So I'm going to see with some dry shampoo tomorrow how long this style can last. I've never been particularly good at making a hairstyle last more than the day of, so we'll see. With the exception of flat ironing, that seems to hold for a while. Alright, so almost done. Seems pretty fast. We're only at, what, 8 minutes? That's not bad. I mean, I don't think. So this is sort of my bangs. So I'll do that last. I by no means pretend I know what I'm doing when it comes to hair. I am completely clueless. I just watch other people and try to figure it out and hope that I don't fry my hair. That's always a concern. So with this piece, I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of go toward my face with this and see what that does. There. Just kind of push it out. And then right here, this is a little strange, so I'm going to try to get that bend out of my... I always have this bend right here. It must be like a cowlick. I don't know why. Okay. So I love this brush. It's kind of funny because I think I got it at Five Below or somewhere like that. It wasn't expensive at all. And it's funny because I have, some years ago I got as a gift a Mason Pearson brush, which all of the magazines always tell you, oh, you need this brush. And you know, frankly, I never use it. It makes your hair frizzy, and I'm not really sure what the point of it is, but I'm sure there's a hairdresser out there that'll tell me. It just kind of makes hair seem frizzy. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of taking a couple of smaller sections and just doing it over because I'd like a little bit more curl. But this iron is so large, I don't think it's ever going to give you like a true curl, whereas my tapered wand, it's like curly when I'm finished. This is more like wavy. And then I'll just do one more. And then that's really it. So I hope that was helpful. When after I showered today, I used my Kerastase Cement Thermique because I thought, which is a leave-in conditioner, I think, because I thought I might be curling my hair today, so I really wanted that extra sort of layer of moisture. And I also used my Cebu, not the Cebu I always talk about, but Cebu with a C, which is a hair company that I get at the salon. Cebu Ancient Serum. So anyway, so now it's basically done. I'm just going to kind of run my fingers through it and get the snarls out. And then I just turn this off, but just kind of go over that once more. This is really bugging me that it won't come out. That's a little better. Okay, so now it's basically finished, and I'm just going to take this and kind of mist it, like sort of not really spray. It's kind of like that. And then I'm going to just sort of brush through. So that's it. That's my New Year's hair. It's not very exciting, but that's okay because my life right now is not, we're not partying. We're partying at home. So I hope you're doing great. I'd love to hear what your New Year's plans are. Let me know what you would like to see a best of list of. Do you want skincare separate from hair? Do you want all in one thing? Do you want just makeup? Let me know and we'll go over that. And I'm excited to do that because that makes me more aware and reassessing everything I have, which is a good thing. So have a wonderful night, have fun, be safe, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.